All right, guys. So, really quick, because really the rest of the slides are more independent um, for you to complete. So, here's our writing, our prompt from our weekly March prompt packet. It's what's your opinion? Would you rather a shamrock or a tulip? So, which would you rather grow in your garden? Explain with two reasons. So, Miss Peterson was super duper nice because she's awesome. I gave you sentence starters. So, I would rather grow, and then you click on the text, and then you can type in shamrocks or tulips in my garden. And remember what I said, if it needs to get bigger, you make it bigger. If you want to move it up to fit the word in, you can move it up. The first reason I would rather grow, so you would put either shamrocks or tulips, is because, and then you would write your reason. Again, if you need to make your text box bigger, you just expand it like that. The second reason is, then you would put your second reason why you would rather plant shamrocks or tulips in your garden. This is why I would grow, and then you would say shamrocks in my garden, then tulips. Or this is why I would grow tulips in my garden, then shamrocks. Okay, so you guys know what to do. We've done this in class before. So quick little refresher. Now, this is read a ReadWorks assignment for science. I'm starting to kind of slowly ease you guys into the work for the day. You guys have been on ReadWorks before, so here you would click on the ReadWorks link, and there is our class code. So if you click on the ReadWorks link, you'll see here that it's opening in the new slide, and you'll have your assignment to do. So when you click on it, the spinning storms, the passage will read to you. There's also an easier read level 1, and then there's the questions. So what I would do is I would listen to this one be read. Then this one, you can read it to yourself. And then here's the questions. Okay? You guys know that when you're done with the assignment, you scroll down, complete all the answers, and then you would hit submit. Okay? So when you hit submit, you'll go back to our slides. And now here's our guided practice for math. So what Miss Peterson did for you guys was she put the answers in here, and you're going to just delete the incorrect response. So the word form, is this 93 hundredths or is it 93? I know that since it's 0 and 93 hundredths, the 9 is in the tenths, the 3 is in the hundredths, I'm going to just highlight this and hit the delete button so that 93 hundredths is in my answer. Okay? The same goes for the expanded notation. Is it 9 wholes plus 3 tenths equals 9 and 3 tenths? Or is it 9 tenths or 90 tenths plus 3 hundredths equals 93 hundredths? So again, I would highlight what's wrong and hit the delete button. Okay? Here's your base 10. Some of you guys were just doing this and thinking like that's what it's supposed to be. No. You guys know we've done this before. I'm not letting that slide. You know that you need to drag 9 tenths. I'm not dragging them all for you. You need 9 tenths. And then you need 3 hundredths. You guys know what to do. Our wholes, our tenths, our hundredths. So please, I'm checking. You guys know what to do. I was a little disappointed when I saw that. The quick check is crossed off because we did not learn how to do that. Now we're in the spiral review. I even wrote down what you guys need to do for your spiral review. Last year, Vernon's dog weighed 6 1/8 pounds. This year, his dog weighs 7 3/4 pounds. How many pounds did Vernon's dog gain in the last year? First, in your notebook, you're going to change 3/4 by multiplying it by the big 1. The denominators need to both be 8. Then you're going to subtract the fractions first, which will be 6/8 minus 1/8. Then you will subtract your whole numbers, 7 minus 6. Then you're going to combine your fraction and your whole number to get your answer. So if 6/8 minus 1/8 is 5/8, and then 7 minus 6 is 1, is your answer 1 and 5/8? Or is it 5/8? Again, you would just highlight and delete the incorrect answer. This one, you guys are just going to sort if it's true or false. So if 4 times 9 is 36, that's true. You would move it in the true box. If 12 times 3 is 24, I know that it's not, so it's going to go in the false box. So that's what you're going to do for the rest of these. You're going to sort them into true and false. Next, you have your multi-digit addition. Use the invisible text boxes above to help you if you need. So look at, see how they're invisible? I just clicked over that number and they popped up. So 0 plus 2, when you need to type your answer, you just hit the box and then you hit the number that you need. So 0 plus 2 is 2. 4 plus 0 is 4. 9 plus 5 is 14. So here's my 4, and then I click above to carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. So there is my answer. Okay? And again, if you're smart and you pause the video, you can just fill in the answer. Do the same thing here. If you need to borrow, remember, your new number is 13, and you can draw a little arrow, a little line through the 3 if you need to change it, and if you need to also change the 2 to make it into a, oopsies, what happened here? To make it into a 1, right? Okay, you guys know what to do. I'm giving you brain refreshers here. Okay, so now we have word problems. Solve the problem below, drag the oval over your answer. Use your notebook to help you. 4 members of the chess club are splitting a pizza after practice. The pizza is divided into 12 pieces. If they split up the pizza equally, how many pieces will each member receive? So if the pizza is 12 pieces and we're sharing it equally, hint, hint, divide, among 4 people, how many pieces will they each get? So now I would drag my circle over my answer. Finally, we have another word problem. Drag this oval over your answer. Jason bought a bag of popcorn and soda at the school carnival. The popcorn cost $3.50 and the soda cost $1.25. He gave the cashier $5. How much change should he receive? So you would add those two numbers, $3.50 and $1.25, subtract that answer from $5. Now, I gave you guys an assignment on Freckle, and there's the class code if you need it. So you'd click on it. It'll bring you to the student dashboard. You would enter your class code, right? I don't know it off the top of my head. But you would enter the class code. So here I'm just going to copy it and paste it and hit my next button. And then I would put my name. I don't even know if I'm logged in here. And it says that I'm an invalid student. So I can't get into it, but you can. So there's no excuse. Okay, so it's going to review what we learned with volume. It's an introduction to the volume. Okay, so do your best. Remember, message me on Google Classroom or email me if you get stuck. I hope tomorrow I'm going to try to do a Google Meet so that maybe we can all kind of log on and see each other. Miss Peterson will be home, so we'll see if it'll work. Because I really miss you guys and I would love to see you guys just to check in and see how you're doing. Oliver and I are going to bed. As you can tell, he's already snoring away. I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's snoring away. Kind of like Jay Sean, you do while I'm teaching. All right. Oh, he's awake. All right. So, Oliver, say goodnight. Say goodnight, Bumbush. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.